Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. Good evening. So after watching this video that I am about to play you guys right now, I went and checked the senatorial district that this man is manning. That's Senator Abaribe. And I am here to tell the people of Abia South senatorial district that you people are the luckiest people in this Nigeria. You guys have a father figure as a senator. Go and sleep. You guys have the best. I'm envious of you people. I'm telling you. Because all this thing that is going on in the country, I've been wondering, these people that we rely on them to speak for us at the Senate, are they actually representing us? Because every of their video that you see where they are making their meeting, it's always shouting, shouting, shouting. No solution until I come across this video. This is so powerful. I never knew that someone like this exists in that their Senate. This man was talking and everyone was silent. Everywhere was silent. Even the Senate president was listening to him to show you the kind of sense he was making. Before we go further, I want you to take a look at the video. We'll be back.
My name is SH0CK, and I represent Abia South. The writer, George Orwell, made a very profound statement, which I will quote. He says that in times of universal deceit, telling the truth becomes a revolutionary act. We are being told every day to be patriotic. We are being told here that we shouldn't say anything against. We are being told that, oh, you shouldn't talk about the past. You should focus on the present. Yet, on this floor, rather than focus on what we are supposed to talk about, we go back to say, oh, during 2015, oh, the Chibok girls happened, and oh, we are now rescuing people. People were not rescued at that time. During Chibok, 17 local governments in Katsina were not having parleys with bandits. People in Kebbi were not leaving all the rural areas and coming to only the urban areas to stay. People in Niger were not being kidnapped. So why do we need to? At any time we need to talk about the present issues of today. We go back to start to look for excuse for our failures of today. I only want to say, let us do the right thing. We're not blaming this government for what they are finding itself, but it is the government in power, and they should do the right thing. What are the right things? We take only one example. The governor of Kebbi said that somebody ordered troops out and people were kidnapped. Till today, nobody in Nigeria knows what happened, and no question has been asked. And we are sitting down here as a parliament, and we turn and we talk. Yet, somebody is responsible. If I'm the commander-in-chief, I will call the army commander in that place and the head of the army and say, if you don't get me the head of this person, who withdrew the troops to put all these children in jeopardy? Then you make an example of him. That is how a country is run. A country is not run on pacification. A country is run on confronting issues. I rest my case.
This kind of speech, after this man must have made this kind of, I expected all of them to stand up and start clapping. I don't know why all of them are just like, they do not hear like a profound speech. I don't know if they are not wondering, no, someone amongst us have never made sense like this. Or maybe they are too shocked that one of them can actually think for the people. God will always bless this man wherever he is. Wherever he is. I don't care what he has done in the past, but for remembering the people. Because most of these people, trust me, their children are not here. Their children, majority of them, their children are abroad. So for this man now, who his kids might not actually be affected from what's going on in the country, and let alone him, for this issue to touch him like this, and for him to speak out for the people, it means it shows fatherly concern. It shows a father figure, someone that has imagined and think, what if it were my children or my grandchildren that are actually in that bush right now while I am sleeping in my cozy bed? What if it were my children that were adopted and that has been in the bush for over 2 weeks right now? That's the mind of this man when he was speaking. I can imagine him feeling the pain. That's what you call fatherly love. Now I want to show you another video of another House of Representatives. This one is House of Rep. Another man from the north that made sense. Seriously, I did not know that these people, like some of them, actually can even talk like this. Take a look at this video.
Mr. Speaker, it is just the truth of the matter that Nigeria currently is bleeding. Whether we like it or not, it's nothing political, it's the current situation. It's the current situation, Mr. Speaker. We must rise to the challenges. And these people, the new service chiefs, we have never interacted with them. We don't know even what they are doing. And they are not briefing us what they are doing. Mr. Speaker, it is the agenda of this House to call the service chiefs. What are you doing that the territory of Nigeria is falling under the terrorists?
That the House do summons the Minister of Defense, the National Security Advisor, the Minister of Finance, the service chiefs, the IGP, the DGNSS and NIA in a closed-door session to know the releases to them in the last 6 months by the Ministry of Finance, and to know why they have not been able to achieve as much as expected from Nigerians. They have achieved a little, we can't deny that, but they have a little is achieved, but more is, is getting worse.
We need to fast track the issue of state police. Mr. Speaker, somebody from Jigawa cannot go and adopt somebody in Oyo. So we politicians, particularly with the lawmakers, we should stand up and fast track the issue of police, state police. Is very, very important, because this issue is internal issue, not army, not navy, not any other person.
So I'm suggesting that this House urges the federal government of Nigeria to revisit the cashless policy in a way that will eliminate the large movements of cash. One solution.
I looked for the full video of this particular last video that I just played, and I couldn't see it because these people are actually making sense. Like the 4 of them that spoke, actually, especially the last speaker, he raised a nice point. Remember the time of during the cashless policy, none of these things existed. Yes, Nigerians find it difficult, but at a point we adapted. So if it is going to make sure that all of this end, because maybe by then if they now adopt you, they will tell you to do transfer. Then when you now do transfer to any account that they provided, it will now be easy for the authorities to trace the account and know who is involved, and maybe from there start making arrests and start holding some people responsible for all of this that is going on, because it is getting too much. Until when are we going to ask ourselves? Till when? Like, when is going to be the, because right now they have even started abducting even those that are in power. All this wasn't last week they abducted one northern chairman from the north. That's that APC chairman. Up till now, the man has not been released, and this man is an elderly man. To say he's very, very old. I don't even know the kind of harsh condition that he's exposed to in that bush. But that's to tell you that nobody is actually safe. As long as you're still in this Nigeria, don't think that your money is going to save you. Nobody is actually safe, because sometimes they may even call the amount of money that before even your family will run around to provide them, they must apply the person. Majority of these people that were adopted were released, like they are dead. It was actually their dead body that were released. They did not come back alive. So till when? Now the second to the last speaker said somebody in Jigawa cannot go and adopt someone in Oyo State. That's very good. That's a very nice observation, because it is not the same. If you watch this people pattern, you would notice that it is not the same bandits that are operating in the northern states that are the ones that are operating in Oyo State. The ones that abducted these children, the teachers. I've never come across such ones before. Like, their heart is at their back, because there is no way they will carry all their ammunition. They can't even trek it from one state to the other. That means they now have establishment. They now have the ones that are operating in the southern part. They have the ones that are operating in the northern part. How do they do their communication? How do they do their transportation? How come they're able to transport themselves from one city to another state without being caught? How do they move their ammunition? All these police that are on the checkpoint, what are they actually checking? Yes, because they do not fly. All these their gun, their bullets, they do not fly. Those checkpoints that cluster our Nigerian roads from here to anywhere, what are they checking? Are they actually checking, or they are just mere existing there to do whatever I don't even care to mention? Because if actually our police are being checked for them to do their job diligently, you will see that all of this will also be curtailed. Because from the time they will move to go and collect a ransom, they will have to come to the city to go and collect ransom. They will also have to come to the city to go and buy the things that they need. All this way, they will be able to cut. And once you cut the energy, the funding, all of them will see that this is no longer a lucrative business in Nigeria. And from there, all these menaces will end. Seriously, I wish that all these points that these men, these intelligent men are dropping, they will be considered and put into action. The one that said that the chief of staff, the general CID or whatever, should be invited. They should do it. They should be invited. And I also want to plead that anytime they invited, because the last time they invited the chief of army staff before they made him the minister of defense, the last time they invited him, they were asking him questions on how he planned to guide the country on national TV, and this man was like telling them his plans. It was being televised. I don't think that's a good idea for security purposes. I think what that man said, that they should you should be invited to a round table in a closed door meeting so that they can be able to relay their plans, what they have in stock on how to catch all these bandits. Because the more they say these things openly in television that everybody will see online, all these bandits, they have phone, they have internet, they come online, they also watch these videos, and by so doing they already know the way that this army will be coming for them. So you see, it's still garbage in, garbage out. It's not going to work. They should have a plan and they should keep it secret. That's the only way this is going to work. So with that being said, I just want to thank all these men that just spoke. Seriously, I don't know that such people actually exist in our House of Rep and our Senate. God will continue to bless them. Guys, if you're able to watch this video up to this moment, thank you so much. If this is your first time of coming across my channel, please do well to subscribe to my channel, okay? Also, if you have anything to say concerning this video, whether observation, comment, please do well to make your comment in the comment section respectfully, okay? Let's respect the YouTube rules. I'll see you in my next video. Bye.